Good afternoon, traders. I'm Michael Sabo, Senior Market Strategist with RJO Futures here on June 5th with some commentary here in the energy markets. Let's get started here. We've had a pretty wild ride so far today in the July oil. Currently, July crude oil is trading at around $58.90 a barrel. That's up about 90 cents right now. Earlier today, though, we did see lows. We're down at around 56.83. We saw highs today so far of 59.23. So market really started off with a much weaker tone this morning. The market was actually off a few percentage points. And then we did see things start to turn. And late morning, early afternoon, prices really took off and actually went positive and have been staying in positive territory for some time. Taking a look at nat gas, that's off a little bit. That's down about almost 4 cents. RBOB is positive. That's up about 4.25, and the heat's up about 2 cents. So overall, positive tone on oil in the complex. One of the things I want to go back here to the EIA data that came out on Wednesday, and we saw another draw on the stockpiles. It was a draw of about 1.9 million barrels. If you take a look at the price action, though, on oil, on June 2nd, we were sitting at a high of around 61.50 a barrel, and we've really kind of sold off since that time, coming down to the lows that I mentioned earlier today, and really kind of bounced off that. We've got a little bit of a reversal in place. Now, we are trading down below the 50-day moving average and also below the 10-day moving average. But earlier today, when the market was down there and we saw that reversal, we've actually now come back up above the 50-day. So trading in between the 10-day and 50-day did cross up just slightly above that 10-day moving average. Now, one of the big things, too, I think that on traders' minds, obviously OPEC. OPEC concluded their meeting here today, and pretty much non-event in terms of the news coming out of there. They're going to go ahead and maintain current production quotas. At least that's what they publicly state, although most traders and analysts already believe that they've been cheating on those quotas for some time. But nonetheless, that's the propaganda that they're putting out. And I think that that is important because even with them cheating here on several of the quotas, I think where the overall price of oil is at right now, they feel is somewhat adequate. And so I think, you're going to continue to see crude prices kind of trading in a little bit of this range. We've talked about in a lot of these posts. I mentioned it in the E-View. Overall for the year, I think you're going to be in between the $50 to $70 range. But current price action right now, in my opinion, suggests here that the market might be poised, after this recent sell-off, might be poised to make a little bit of a move higher. And I do have some ideas and strategies on how you can play that. Give me a call, shoot me an email, we can get into more detail. And options on futures may involve substantial risk and may not be suitable for all investors.